according to President Yanukovych, he's made some comments on the record lately. Apparently, the former Speaker of the Parliament has been beaten up and is now in a hospital in Donetsk getting treatment for the attack that apparently he suffered. That, according to President Yanukovych, who is now reportedly in the eastern Ukrainian city of Kharkov, where local officials loyal to him have gathered. They've now declared that they are taking control of their respective regions, bypassing rulings from Kiev. Maria Finoshina has more from that city.
The resolution that the representatives of the authorities of the eastern and southeastern Ukraine adopted here today after their emergency meeting here in the city of Kharkov says that since today they no longer obey the central authorities that they think are paralyzed, and since today local authorities will be a unique force in charge of all political decisions here on the ground. This resolution also says that there are huge doubts that all recent decisions and laws approved by the country's parliament are constitutional and deliberate, although it was not yet particularly clear from this document whether local authorities here recognize or don't recognize these decisions and these laws. Well, this resolution in fact means a huge split of power here in the country, and of course this will add to the division that we already see not only in Ukraine but even here in the eastern part of the country. We are in Kharkov now, and it's known as a capital of the eastern Ukraine that traditionally supports the President Viktor Yanukovych, and it used to be a very unanimous region supporting more eastern policies than the policies of Western countries. But we see that today population here is divided. From one hand, they are afraid that opposition, including right-wing and all those radical elements, can come here from Kiev, and it's not very hard. It's less than 500 kilometers away from the capital, and we are hearing serious calls, mostly these messages sent from through social media, to stand up and to defend the city and the region. But from another hand, both politicians and ordinary people here on the ground are not totally happy with what Viktor Yanukovych is doing as a president, and particularly this region is disappointed by the early poll deal that Viktor Yanukovych signed with the opposition earlier on Friday. And a vivid illustration of this division that we see here and we see in the entire country is this meeting that you can see, I hope, behind me. There are those who support the local authorities and even the president still here, but also there are those who call themselves opposition, and they say that they don't want to live in a country ruled by Yanukovych and his people.